It's all to do with colour, it's all to do with round, with shape. Everything's colour. Everything, you know, I haven't seen colour. I live in a monochromatic world. I can't use colour. I can do everything.
hello. Hopefully everything sounds good. I'm gonna turn the volume down on this. One second. There we go. Turn that down a little bit. Hello again. A few days in a row I've streamed. Still getting everything sorted out, you know. I'm gonna copy this kind of like this little yeah. There we go. Little Bandcamp snippet down there for the song that's playing. Maybe I can include more of it. I probably should, but let me see about that actually. There we go. Boom. Getting better at it. It's getting more legit for sure. Hopefully, it looks like the levels sound good. I don't want to hear myself back, but I know there's talking on this track, so. But I've got some new records to open and, you know, talk about. Maybe play. I've got some old stuff that I want to dig up, re-listen to, and maybe get some inspiration from. You know, maybe find something that's usable. So that's going off of yesterday, where we listened to Gino Morelli, the Napoli-based funk guy, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Neapolitan, funky music. There were some gems. So we'll try to find some gems today. But get something in my eye. I have 4 records that I've been holding on to stream and open up. Just figured it would be fun to do it, you know, live. Why not? They're just random records, you know. Obviously I know what I bought, but it's not like there's any, these aren't records that I'm attached to personally, other than enjoying them or being interested in them. So yeah, I'm gonna open them up and see what we got. Had a couple, it seemed like there were a lot of sales, you know, in the past few weeks for whatever reason, so Turntable Lab, I got a few records from them for super cheap. And a few other places. Some of the stuff that I opened up yesterday was on sale too, so we'll see. I might want to turn the music down even more, because I don't want to be drowning my own ears out with the music. So yeah, let's see what we got here. Pretty sure this one was ridiculously cheap, and I actually dig the album. Let me see if that changes. Okay, good. It kept it. So, I think one of the reasons why this was super cheap is because I don't think people know him by this name as much as they know him by his, you know, more well-known artist name. But yeah, so this is a record out of Australia. At least I'm hoping it is, unless they sent the wrong record. I'm pretty sure it's pretty sure it's the right one. But It is. Let me switch screens so I can see you. Nick Murphy and the program Taking the Roses. And they're an Australian band, and Nick Murphy is better known as Chet Faker, who I was first introduced to on turntable.fm years ago because he did a cover of No Diggity by Blackstreet. And it was like a soulful electronic cover. And it fit in with kind of the chill out, trip hop, down tempo stuff that this room that I used to hang out in was playing. So I really liked his stuff back then. And this album, I think you can still get for pretty cheap. But like I said, it's out of Australia. And it is like described, I guess, electronic, funk, soul, and kind of has some, there's a bit of like rock type stuff in there, but it's mixed in with the other genres. So if you dig, those genres, I think you'll dig this. And if you like Chet Faker, I think you'll find some some familiar vibes there. But yeah, I have this album. I'm trying to remember. It's can't remember the name of the song that I really dig on it, but I liked probably 8 out of the 10 tracks, like a lot, and the other 2 were good, but like in general, I thought the album was really tight, and given how cheap it is, it was totally worth it. But yeah, let me. I'm gonna open it. I'm trying to find my little Michael knife. Clear it out. Having some cold brew coffee. Yeah, and so the music that's playing right there on Bandcamp. This is my album Dust of Jazz Volume 2 that came out a while ago, so it's very old. But I'm not trying to get my channel copyright striked or whatever, so I figure why not use some of my own music when I'm just talking or whatever. I gotta switch to overhead mode, and I gotta copy the Bandcamp close-up. Okay. Also, hello Lars, thank you for coming through again, and thank you for coming through yesterday. It was nice to meet you, and appreciate the kindness. Let me see if I can actually tilt this better. That's a little better. Although it's like, it doesn't want to autofocus, but we'll try to do it anyway. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you the nice little blue record. So yeah, I think this was only $7, so totally worth it. Pretty sure they're still available, but I'll open it this way so you can see. Oh, I got a little bit of plastic that's getting caught on. I'm gonna do it with my right hand and forego trying to make it in your direction. So yeah, Nick Murphy, Taking the Roses, Nick Murphy in the program. And there's the blue vinyl. So it's pretty nice. It's kind of like marbly. It's not just a solid color. You can kind of see there's like a marbled blue look almost. If I put it up to a window, you can kind of see the streaks. Been a fan, man, for years. Like all your music. Wow, thank you. Ohms kills or ohms kills. I'm assuming it's ohms. Ohms. It could be either, depending on where you are in the world. Who knows? Good to meet you, man. Thank you for saying that. I just finished up a new album, which is why I kind of came out of my shell, and I've been streaming the past few days because eventually I'm gonna promote the album, and it'll be out on vinyl. It's like a sci-fi lost movie, fake movie soundtrack theme album. So, oh wow, Sculptress in Blue, longtime fan here with the 2 hearts. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's super sweet, especially if it's been a long time and you haven't figured out that maybe I'm not so great or something. Or that means I just haven't messed up. I'm still okay. So I haven't lost fans, so that's good. But I'm just opening up some records that I got. This one was super cheap. In case you didn't hear, this is Chet Faker. His real name's Nick Murphy. It's his band. So it's kind of like there's some down-tempo trip-hop in there, but it's also like kind of funk, and they're a band. You can see on the back. There they are. So there's some really groovy songs on here, and some stuff that, like, if you know my style, I'd remix it. Like I would totally remix some of this. So Chet Faker, if you're out there, Chet Faker, I want to remix a couple of these songs. I like how I'm calling him Chet Faker when his name's Nick Murphy, and clearly he's trying to go by Nick Murphy. But I'm not gonna be mad if people call me Jenova 7 instead of Michael. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't know what this one is. We'll see when I open it. Hopefully it's not something embarrassing, or maybe it'll be more entertaining if it is. But sometimes you gotta have guilty pleasures. Oh, it's a good one. Greetings from Istanbul. Need more tunes like Heartless. Love your work. Oh, thank you, man. If you stick around for a little bit, I'll play Heartless live. I'll play it on the MPC. It's actually on this one. I'm gonna unplug it for now so I don't get caught on wires. Heartless exists on this little device. More specifically on the compact flash card, but this is how Heartless is played, and that's what I use when I play live, and I play guitar live with it. I've got a question. There's a record I've been looking at, and it's a picture disc. Do you think it's a worthy investment to get a picture disc? I mean, I guess there's a number of factors that go into that, and let me know if the music is too loud. Seems like it's all right, but picture discs, there's the common notion is that they're less quality in terms of sound, like lower quality, and oftentimes that is true, because the way they do that is it's actually like it's a picture. It's like an image, like a printed image that's put onto the center of the disc on both sides, if it's the picture disc on the back too, and that eats up space on the record, and so there's less there's less vinyl, like PVC polyvinyl, like there's less vinyl material in there, and so usually it's a lot thinner and the grooves are smaller, or so you're not able to have as high quality sound, because like when you buy a record that's 180 grams, it's typically heavier, thicker than the average like 140, 150 or lower 130 gram records, and so theoretically deeper grooves or wider grooves, you can occupy more space on it. So if you're trying to buy something that you want to sound the best, you don't buy a picture disc usually, unless you get a good picture disc. I have some picture discs that are great, but it really depends on how much effort they put into making it sound good. like there's a Final Fantasy VII vinyl record release, and it's over $100 in value. And it's all picture discs, and it doesn't sound great. And I want just like a maybe do a colored vinyl, because colored vinyl is the same quality. You know, your colored vinyl is the same material as the black vinyl. So if you use high quality vinyl pellets, the records will sound good. If you use low quality ones, whether they're colored or not, it's not gonna sound as good. I got so much stuff. I gotta put my MPC somewhere. It's 180 grand. Oh yeah, I know it's on there, but what they do, they put like a print on the record, like in the center, and then they put the vinyl, like the plastic over it. You know, like they, like the actual grooves go in the vinyl that's on top of the print. So anyway, let's open this next record. And the picture, greetings from Istanbul. Oh yeah, I already shout out Istanbul. So this one is Susie and the Banshees. I like me some Susie, and I like me some Banshees. So I like Susie and the Banshees, and my understanding is this is a new record that Susie supervised, and yeah, it's 180 gram vinyl, and it's a selection of. Apparently, it's supposed to be like dark songs, but like aren't all their songs kind of dark? But yeah, so Susie and the Banshees. There's a hype sticker. A seasonal collection for you to enjoy. Love, Susie. X. Susie and the Banshees, All Souls, presented on 180 gram black vinyl. So, has some classics on there, you know. I think some people criticize the selection, but I dug what I saw. So, Fireworks, Halloween, Supernatural Thing, El Dia de los Muertos, The Sweetest Chill, Spellbound, which is obviously a classic. But, I mean, a lot of these are, but Something Wicked This Way Comes. Great book as well. Pretty good movie. Ray Bradbury, shout out. Halloween Tree, my guy. Raw Head and Bloody Bones. We Hunger, and Peekaboo. So, yeah, I think it's not a gatefold. It's just a thick. It feels really thick, but it's 180 grams. So, time to open it up. I'm going to use the little knife just to poke a hole. Make sure I'm picking the right. It looks like it's a little bent. There's like a little curve in it, which isn't great, but is what it is. So, yeah, poked a little hole in there, and then we got the Vincent Van Gogh guitar pick that I've worn pretty well. Yeah, both sides are pretty worn, but it is a Vincent Van Gogh painting. So use the little guitar pick to, you know, safely open that record. And then let's check out what's inside. So it comes, wow, it has like it's a sleeve, a printed sleeve, but they don't put it in there where the paper is going to damage the record. They put it in a master sleeve with anti-static plastic, so that's dope, because I usually just put the records I want to make last for a while and sound good, not the type of stuff I sample. Like, I'm fine using old records, dusty records, but if I buy records just to have like the highest quality format, it's kind of like buying a Blu-ray or, you know, a 4K movie that you really love, you don't want to scratch it all up and then have scenes skip. You know, you want to preserve the quality of that. So when I get new records like this that I plan on not like scratching or sampling or, you know, using for different purposes, I try to preserve them. So yeah, I mean the disc looks pretty good. I don't see any warping, any significant warping at least. It looks all right. Yeah. So it's got the flowers and then the album art. Yeah. Spellbound. Oop. Sorry if I bumped the mic and it was loud. I don't know if it was, but if it was, my bad. Spellbound is probably my favorite track by her, but great band. I like a lot of kind of dark, fits in a horror movie type music from that era. So Susie and the Banshees is definitely worth checking out. And can't wait to listen to that. I might throw that on later. I might play the Nick Murphy record and you know, show. Oh, I haven't heard this song in a while. I might throw on that Nick Murphy record just to like show a song or just like a snippet of it, because I don't think I'll get a copyright strike just for playing a second of it and promoting it and talking about it and analyzing it. But there's one track that like I would definitely remix. So maybe I'll just play it at like a pitch down, you know, so it's a little different. But I don't know what this one is, but it's in a strangely like big box, but I don't think it's necessarily a big record. You know, I think it's just, you know, different type of packaging. It's getting stuck on something. There we go. All right. Sorry for bumping the mic again. Okay, so it's bent, which isn't great. It's definitely bent, but it's Burial, Anti-Dawn, the EP. Yeah, wow, it's like straight up bent on the corner there. It was packed so weird, so you gotta figure that's that's what happens when it's like packed. It comes packed strange. You can see it right there. It's a big crease. So I don't know. Maybe I can return it and they'll send me a new one. If not, maybe I'll just keep it. It's not the biggest deal, because I bought this to listen to, and as long as the record isn't hurt, it's still a perfectly good record. It's just, you know, you gotta package it safely, because sometimes the records will break, like if it's that poorly packaged and it gets some. But I used to use Burial music in my early films, like before I was even in college, making films in college for my degree. I was making short films in like high school, and I used a lot of Burial's music, and Burial's amazing. Hopefully you all know enough about Burial where I don't need to explain too much about what Burial is. And there was a lot of mystery about who Burial was to begin with, but I'll just let that be. So far we got Nick Murphy in the program, Taking the Roses, aka Chet Faker, Nick Murphy. Burial, Susie and the Banshees. So there's one more record that I'm gonna open up, and hopefully it's not, again, not an embarrassing one. Beats the second Italian dude from yesterday. I read that earlier. I don't know if I responded to that, but yeah, that was hilarious. Memo. There were some good moments in the Memo songs, but they weren't because of Memo. We needed minimal Memo. All right. There we go. Oh, I keep bumping it. Sorry. I gotta get used to doing that on camera. Oh. Supergrass. The X-Ray album. Because it looks like an X-ray. It's technically just Supergrass. 90s rock band. Well, 90s album by a rock band. They're still, you know, they went beyond the 90s. This is from 1999. I really dig some of the songs on this record. So it was on sale, and I was like, you know what? Let me grab it. You know, I'm pretty sure this is on 180 gram vinyl. Neon orange. It's neon orange. So I'll open it up and we'll see what it looks like, and, you know, put it under the X-ray. And yeah, I mean, some of the songs I'm not as in love with, but a lot of the songs on this record I dig. I dig a lot, to the point where I wanted the record. So, and it was on sale, so why not, you know? All right. Take a sip of this. Oh, hold on. I'm actually getting a call. I don't know if she knows I'm on here, so I don't want to answer it and have her blow up, but my girlfriend is calling me, so I gotta message her in a second. I just don't want her to say something private. I guess I could mute out. Maybe I should. Hold on, let me mute out.
And he take the headphones off and just start riding. You just see the whole shit forming in his head. You know what I'm saying? The joint, he had the joint done before the MP was even turned on.
Yeah, she wanted to. She's on a trip right now, and she wanted to catch up. So I was like, oh yeah, well, you know, I think she's gonna come through the stream. She'll be in the stream chat, but I can talk to her in a little bit. I'm not gonna stream for too long, because I am gonna work on my album in a little bit, just packaging it up to send over to the label and exporting the updated mixes. But anyway, yeah, so what does this say? It's on the cover. It says Supergrass Neon Orange Vinyl LP, the classic 1999 album remastered. Features the singles Moving, Pumping on Your Stereo, and Mary. So let's check it out. And it was getting caught on some of the plastic earlier, right there. So there's a big montage of photos of the band and assorted other things like statues and samplers and recording devices and pianos and speakers and look like drunk at the pub type imagery. So let's see how the orange vinyl looks. Oh, it's like glowing on camera. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this was on sale, like I think half off. I probably wouldn't have bought it if it was full price. Typically, you know, I like the album enough, but you know, I'd buy way too many albums if I just liked a few songs of them. But it's a good record. Some great songs on there for sure. Especially if you're into that kind of like 90s Britpop rock. But what I like about this one is it's pretty chill. Like, I don't think they're trying hard to be like edgy or like too pompous, you know, as a band, like some other bands were probably being around that time. It's a lot more, not naive, but like, I guess, human. Maybe that's why there's the X-ray cover. So yeah. Here, let me just fade to this. So I'm letting this album play right now. I don't want to interrupt Carl Sagan, so let's let Carl Sagan talk for a second. And I'll read chat. Yeah, that's Hugo Kant. It depends on a number of things. When do I expect my album to drop? That's the question. I'm submitting it probably today if I can export all the songs after I get off the stream. 1 minute. So, sorry for that delay. Once I submit it, you know, it has to go through a number of things. Like the label has a release queue, so it depends on how many albums they have scheduled to release already and how far apart the releases are. I don't know that answer because I don't have, you know, I just don't know. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt Carl Sagan, and then I got distracted. Yes. Yeah, it should be a number of months at least, because just sometimes the record plants have a lot of delays. Depends on how many albums they're pressing at the time. So, you know, I wouldn't expect it to be out at least 6 months. It's probably coming out at the end of the year, to be honest. If I'm lucky, because it's already April now. So, you know, that's why I'm gonna try to submit it today and hopefully finalize it all. And you know, I think if we do a volume 1 and a volume 2, which it might have to be logistically, then the second volume would come out probably shortly after the first one. Like, there wouldn't be a long delay, because I think I'd probably just, you know, by the time I finish the volume 1, I have half an album that was originally going to be on the double album I want to do, but they don't necessarily need to be all on the same album. Like, they're individual songs, but I do like having like a nice long album. But you know, it's effectively double the cost, like to press like a gatefold with double vinyl. Like, we'll see where they're at, you know, where the label's at, because you know, I rely on their efforts in that regard. So yeah, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. I've already played a few of the songs live too. They're really fun. So, you know, if anybody in the Massachusetts area comes through the shows, you know, I'll do my thing and I'll play some of those tracks and, you know, have a good time doing it. So, anyway, let me switch back to the face camera. So yeah, just to recap, it was Supergrass, or as it's known, the X-Ray album. Burial, Anti-Dawn, which is bent in the corner, unfortunately. So I don't know. Maybe they'll send me a new one. Susie and the Banshees, All Souls, compilation of dark songs, which I feel like describes all their music, but. And then Nick Murphy, aka Chet Faker, and The Program, Taking the Roses on blue vinyl. So, yeah, and that's 100. And the other two are 180 gram, and then there's the orange vinyl. Although the one thing I didn't do was I didn't check, you know, the inside of this record. So maybe I'll do that now. Oh yeah, this song. So, I love the artwork. The hood thing is wild. Oh. Good thing I never redeemed those. Yeah, I'll remember that next time it includes something like that. So yeah, nice thick, non-warped 180 gram vinyl. I bet this will be really nice to chill out to, and maybe do some cleaning and organizing too. Listen to some Burial. Or if I just want to think reflexively. The only problem here is this is a little bent. Where the corner was bent, it also was a little fudged. It's a little crinkly there, you know. Anyway, love Burial. Looking forward to Giving that a spin, maybe they'll send me a replacement. Who knows? You gotta ship it right. Lots of crinkly sounds. Alright. It's like hard to... I'm trying to keep it in the camera view so you can see. But I should probably just do it the normal way so I don't have to fumble with it. There you go. And, I'll spin a little bit of the Nick Murphy stuff in a minute. Just real quick, just to show what it sounds like. Give me a second to switch. I gotta switch the camera. There we go. Switch to the microphone audio for a minute just so that I can hear it, because I don't want to have to run a long wire right now. I was listening to this old school trip hop compilation, and there's hip hop on there too, but there's some really cool beats. This is kind of obscure. You know, that's a pretty good one. Speaking of picture discs, I have this picture, this one by DJ Spooky. It's a pretty, obscure, like, trip hop, dub, electronic remix record picture disc. It's got like 90s looking CGI on it. I love DJ Spooky, This is an interesting release for sure. But the quality is actually decent for being a picture disc. It's noisy, but that's a pretty good one. I could probably play that and not get copyright taken down. Like that one might not be that well known. Okay, so we're gonna do Nick Murphy and the Roses. Nick Murphy in the program. Okay. Let me pause this. That was Absence and Velvet. Alright, so I'm going to play tuned down a little bit. I'm just going to play a couple previews, and it's going to be pitched down, so not tuned down, technically. Nick Murphy in the program, Taking the Roses, which I dug. I've already heard it, but I want to try to find that one song that I really dug that I do. Mommy! That's not it. It starts off with a nice groove. I think this is it. I think this is the song that I would remix. Yeah. So if you kind of dig a mixture of what Chet Baker has put out in the past, you know, and you like a little trip hop and down tempo, this is definitely worth the $7. Yeah, so I'm not trying to play the. Oh. It's cutting up. Uh-oh. Hopefully my connection isn't bad. Apparently my connection might be bad. I don't know. Or her connection's bad. This one has a pretty start too. Yeah, same thing. Let me look into that. Let me I'm checking the stream health. I mean, it looks fine on my end. I don't know. It says excellent. I think it's your end. I think it's your end, babe. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, the record's got some good production. This record is a little bit noisy. Maybe that's why it's cheap. There's a lot of surface noise on it. But I think there's some really good down-tempo grooves on it. So I recommend it at least. I think you should check it out. I'm playing it pitched down too, so just keep that in mind. It's like 10% less. It's good. It's groovy. There's a faster paced song. I think it's either on the end of this side or on the B side, and it's danceable actually. It's pretty groovy. I like it. The record's got a lot. So I'm pretty sure you can still find it for $7. So you know, go pick one up out there online somewhere. And then, yeah, maybe I'll play this record just, you know, while I set up a couple things. It's the West Coast Scavengers, and I got this at Amoeba Records in Los Angeles back when I lived out there, when I first started making music as Jenova 7, featuring A.O. Repose, A-Sun, Shayrock, Hackmaster Dirk, Instrumental Ward, Manic Amidst, Radio Inactive. I had never heard of any of them, and I haven't heard of any of them since. I don't know if they're still around or, you know, I think this came out in the early 2000s. Yeah, 2004. Team Scuzzard Disc Studios, TSD Studios. You know, I knew some people out in LA, but when I moved out there, I was new in the music world. So I met a lot of people, but, you know, I'm not surprised I wasn't familiar with, like, the scene back in 2004, because I only lived there from, like, 2011 to 2012, or the end of 2010. Yeah, it was 2011 to 2012, I'm pretty sure. It was about 2 years. So I'm going to play this record, and I think the first one is Manic Amidst. And I think it's a beat. There is a rap song on here. I think I'm going to skip that one. It's okay. He's not the, you know, it's not the best verse I've ever heard, but for underground abstract hip hop, it's pretty, I would have loved it as a 16-year-old, you know? Like, it's the kind of stuff I was listening to. So. And it's still pitched down, so I'm gonna pitch it back to normal because I think this is obscure enough. It's not gonna get me taken down. And I'm not gonna play the entire thing, just some selections. You know? So. Yeah, so the West Coast Scavengers. Let me, probably shouldn't put the plastic back on. I'm gonna show you. 2004. This is pretty. Damn, I gotta split. I'll be back in an hour or so. You know, damn, I gotta split. Thanks for coming through. Good to see you again, Lars. Take it easy. I'll see you later. I'll be around more for sure. Like I said. Yeah, so that's exciting. Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta remove this Bandcamp close-up because that's not the song that's playing anymore. It's the record. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been streaming. It hasn't been too long. But I'm not streaming for long today because I got some stuff I gotta do. Some very important stuff. Oh god, is this gonna play the music? Please don't play any music. Okay, I think I stopped it. Hopefully. Let me see. Yeah, so I've been streaming about an hour, so, you know, it's already a decent amount. I'm not going to stream much longer. But and I don't think I'm going to, like, I'm not going to stream during the week because I'm just too busy weekdays. And, you know, my girlfriend streams at night, so I don't think I want to be streaming while she's streaming. But probably on the weekends, you know, maybe on like Sundays I'll try to like go live. Maybe Saturdays I'll try to go live. Maybe like Friday nights if I don't have anything going on. I'll try to like fit that in every month, you know, at least. Like I've done this 2 weeks in a row now, so it's been back-to-back weeks. But you know, I don't think I'll stream too much. Like I wouldn't expect me to be on here too much, but I'm gonna try to be at least consistent as far as just like you'll see me every now and then. Feel free to hop through, and you know, I plan on doing a lot of like music, live music making. You know, playing songs live, getting on the MPC. Excuse me. Getting on the guitar, getting on the keyboard. I was on the melodica yesterday, doing melodica, which is funny because I got the Gorillaz record yesterday and I listened to it last night and it was awesome. But I forgot the reason why I got the melodica is because on Clint Eastwood there's the melodica line, so I was like jamming to it. I was playing the melodica, you know, that like it's so good. So the record sounded amazing, and that's why I have the melodica to begin with. So, and I've used it on a couple of my tracks now, so it's definitely a fun little instrument. So I'll probably play the melodica on some of those performances, and I also will do like games and, you know, vinyl record collection stuff. Like I opened up some records today, as you saw if you're still here. And yeah, you know, I'll probably do a giveaway at some point of the record when it comes out. Try to like promote, like, you know, yeah, if you you know, come, you know, follow this page. Oh, you know, I'm skipping this song. I just don't want a lyric-driven song playing while I'm talking. The instrumental stuff is perfect because I can just, you know, chat away. But I'm glad some people came through today. It's nice to, you know, Ohms Kills earlier. Thank you for coming through. Sculptress in Blue. I appreciate it. Dursin Boy Tato. I probably butchered that, from Istanbul, Turkey. Really appreciate that. Lars. Sugar Burgers, my love. Laura. Appreciate everybody coming through. You know, it feels good to connect with people, and now that I'm getting more used to it, we can, you know, do it more consistently. It's bright in here, damn. I gotta like, hold on. I gotta mess with my lighting real quick. Hold on. Gotta pull up the... Yeah. All right. Where is it? That's better. Yeah. A little more chill. I'm gonna change something. These beats are definitely a little funky for sure. Nice. And then I don't know, it's still pretty bright. Hold on, let me turn that off. All right, that feels a lot better. It's just too like washed out. It looked weird. You know, I have a basic understanding of video, being in the video production world. So, gotta make sure it's all right. Let me see. I might do. Nah, I'm not gonna do that today. I was gonna try something out just to test it out before, like, you know, I start promoting the stream, but I think I want to just shift back into working on the album, and, you know, I can try that another day after I finish that part. But yeah, I think there's 2 more songs on this record after this song. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that one rap song was the only rap song on there. So hopefully it's we're good on that regard. You can see it spinning over there. I'll probably move the camera closer to that. It would be a lot cooler if I just made it closer, wouldn't it? I don't think my cord is long enough right now, but eventually. Let me see what I can do here. This probably looks insane. Getting something like that. I know it's shaky right now, but yeah. Something more along those lines would be cool. So, you know, maybe I'll get a cable extender and run the camera over to the turntable and get like a cooler close-up shot. So. There's definitely some nice beats on here. This was worth the purchase back in the day at Amoeba. It's pretty similar to what I would make. It's we're definitely similar styles. Probably find a better way to do like the show the record, like you can kind of see it there on the left. Maybe I'll turn it so that you can see the record while it's playing, and I'll start to run the audio directly into the computer so that you can hear higher quality vinyl sound. Right now it's coming through the condenser microphone, but I also don't want to get copy strikes, so if it's in the background and it's a little more random, we're probably better off. But yeah, another day where I accomplished some things. I got that Bandcamp little preview thing going. If I fade back to this, that little thing, when I play music, you know, I just have like a little mini player looking thing. That's not what's playing right now because I'm playing the vinyl, but I'm glad I got that set up so that people, you know, when I play my music in the background or like whatever I'm playing on Bandcamp, I'll just like cut to that, pull it up so people can see exactly what song is playing at what time. And even down to where on the track we are. So I had this like visualizer, but it works with Spotify in terms of the coding, so I'd have to adjust that to work with like the Bandcamp albums. But I'd rather play albums on Bandcamp, you know, than through Spotify. So I'm gonna try to do that too. Some of this track kind of reminds me of some old Bonobo, like Animal Magic era. Dial M for Monkey. Is that what I'm thinking? Dial M for Monkey. Let me look that up. Bonobo. There's a track by Bonobo that this reminds me of. Can't remember if it was on Animal Magic. I think it's Dial M for Monkey. Flutter? Is it Flutter? Is it Nothing Owed? It's Nothing Owed. Yeah, there's one more song on this record. Otherwise, I would play the Bonobo track for a second. I'm pretty sure that sounded very similar. This track has a storm. And this is... I like how it's kind of swingy. Oh, is it rap? Oh, we're gonna turn it off. So there's two rap songs. All right. So, yeah, I just want to hear beats. I don't want to hear. I don't want to be talking and then have, you know, vocals, lyrical vocals. But I'm probably about to hop off in a few minutes anyway. But in the meantime, I'll finish up a couple of other things that I was trying to do. Grab the MPC. We're going to pop it there. And then we're going to take this. I'm going to pop it. Oh, pop it in there. I'm going to pop that so we can get it all popped. And then plug that in, turn it on. This MPC 500 is owned by Jenova 7, as it says. You probably can't see it because it's glowing. But to get it to plug into the... Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to turn the production computer on and run it through the USB interface. That's how I had it set up before, but let me load up something. I got the Heartless one. There's some good ones on here. Do the respiration because I love this track. And then a little reverb. That should be good to go. All right, let me. Okay. Duh. All right. So, I don't know if it'll sound bad without. I should run it in directly into the computer, but I think. You know what? Let me just try it, and if not, I'll go back and I'll just play it like through the microphone because I think this should work. Hopefully. Hopefully you're not hearing any drastically loud noises. I don't think this is actively plugged in. So, I mean, I'm sure you're hearing like those noises, but yeah, we can live with those. I'm knocking all this shit over because I don't have this. I don't have this. I'm just gonna do it like because I'm being a buffoon. All right. Let's see if that'll. That should work. Let's see. Yeah, it does. All right, so let me mute. See if you can hear this. I need to add an audio input. I'll title it later because I don't feel like doing that right now. USB audio codec. You can hear it now, right? There you go. So I'm going to mute myself so you don't hear the clicking. All right, so this is an MPC beat. It's a cover of Respiration, Black Star. I play it live sometimes, and I'll play guitar over it. I don't think I'm going to do that right now because I have to. I'll do a stream that's more dedicated to live performances. Today was more about the vinyl records and opening up the new records and talking about that. But maybe the next stream I'll do more live performancing, and I'll plug in the guitar and I'll do like some scratch and whatever. I'll play the key, the melodica. We'll do some fun stuff. But in the meantime, I'll just play a quick, show you Respiration, how it's done on the MPC, at least how I do it. So. And that's kind of how that would go. Except I played on the electric, you know. So you kind of get a little snippet of what I typically do when I play like the MPC live. I'll switch between the beats, the guitar. Let's see. I'm gonna load up something else. There's definitely some fun ones on here. EVA. You know what? I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play the album, and I'm gonna go on Be Right Back real fast. Hold on. Hold on.
You don't define jazz. Jazz is just like an attitude. See, music is nothing but style. I play a style. Blues, I play the blues. If it's a ballad, I play the ballad. If it's funky, I play that. If it's fast, I play fast.
Okay. Let me take away the Bandcamp close-up, because I'm going to stop that. Here we go. All right. So, EVA. Oh, I didn't mean to load it into that, but. Okay. That's another MPC driven beat. I don't usually play guitar on this one, but scratch works on it nicely. But you might have heard it flipped before. It's a classic sample for sure. We'll hit you with the little cowbell at the end, the surprise cowbell. So I love that. I love that beat. It's a classic sample, you know. Like, yeah, I like the snappiness too. Gotta love the MPC. Even though it's definitely getting old. Let's see, what else can I do that's kind of fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's like a DJ Premier one. DJ Premier style. Little kung fu action, you know. Hold on. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's the same. I think I used the program. Yeah, I use the same drums on this one, but I don't usually play this one live. But can hear all the synth. It's been a while. So that was the loop that I had done. Oh, lost it. Hold on, somebody texted me. Alright. But yeah, that one can be fun with the chops. And like with DJ Premier, with him sometimes he'll like hit the sample, but the drum will remain, so it'll be like, you know, it's like it's not just like a steady like, you know, it's like he gives the sample, he cuts it nice and hard and does it in different ways. And I love when his beats are, you know, it hits that like that primo style, you know. I can't, it's like against my nature almost. It's like throw ya. It's like that. So I love DJ Premier. It's like kind of the way that he does it. And then the Pete Rock style is different. Pete Rock sometimes chops it the way DJ Premier does, but he plays them almost like in he resequences them, so they kind of plays them in reverse. So like if I go to the, so I believe the I wonder where I put that other, I guess I don't have it on here. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, well, I can't do it quite with this sample, but actually I do have another beat on here that probably demonstrates what I'm trying to say even better. Give me 1 second. I think this is the one. I think this is the one. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is the primo one. Sometimes I lose track. Maybe I was wrong. Let's see. Did I play it at the Subway Cypher? No. Did I play it? I think it's under projects. There we go. Alright, so check those out. I haven't played this in a long time. So again, might be a little sloppy. Wow, holy I have so many sequences of this. I don't know why I saved so many sequences. We'll have to listen to them all, because these are like loops that I made a long time ago that I can't even remember doing, but let's put a little reverb on that snare. Mode. Actually, it's effect. Why can't I see? I usually know this by heart. It's like I'm not used to playing on my desk like this. FX. Way too much. I'm going to put just a tiny little bit on the kick drum, actually. So that's like a Primo style. It's like kind of a Primo drum kit. This is an old beat, very old. But let me run through the samples real quick that I've loaded up, because I don't even know off the top of my head. Now I remember. Why is this one not playing? Huh. Oh, you know what? Maybe... Yeah. So that actually is a Gangstar song. So DJ Premier actually made a track that samples the same sample that I took this from, and I took Premier style drums and kind of did a rework of a DJ Premier track that I would play live sometimes. And so sometimes he'll keep the sample straight like that, but other times when he produces, it's more like, wait, let me. Well, that's a bad example. I gotta do the beginning of the bar. It's so weird. It's so against my nature, but you know, it's like it. You just hear that nice hi hat, like the just the beat pad playing in between the samples, chopped like that. So that's like Premiere style. And then what P Rock does is he'll chop up sometimes and he'll go in reverse. So it'll be more like. A little slower, maybe like. So whereas like DJ Premier would do more of the. Or the. You know, like I love how when you have such a unique style, it's not that it's easy to emulate because that doesn't sound as good as DJ Premier, obviously, but it's that you can identify their style easily because it's like, man, that's Premier, or like that's P Rock, or that's a Dilla beat. Usually can the legends you can detect pretty easily. Let's see what else old stuff do I have on here. Moon. How do I not have a program for that? This one might be cool. Psychedelic Noir. Ooh. Doesn't that sound interesting? There we go. Okay. I don't know what else is on there. I guess that's it. Yeah, like the monotron delay I have would sound good on this for sure. Like where is it? This one's actually broken, so the feedback you have to like hold on. I have another one that I bought more recently that works, but I can't remember where I put it. I think it's there. It is. Get like nice and acid electronic-y. So yeah, there's that psychedelic noir. And it's got like the let me Sorry, I realized my mic was muted. I was saying I like these fat pads. They're nice and fat. And my girlfriend texted me just saying she was going to be streaming tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. That's what I said while it was muted. Just to catch you up to speed. I have one called... Is this Q-tip style? Is that what I call it? Hold on. Wow, this is old. I can't. So there's some cool stuff. Yeah, so oh wow. Why is that on there? I think that was a mistake. Let me hear that. Unless I was trying to do some jungle shit. Maybe. So, there's some cool stuff on there. What is reverie? Reverie. I forget some of like where these came from. 'Cause I made them so long ago, probably over 10 years ago. See. Oh yeah, this one. This one's cool. I'm gonna mute out and play it. So yeah, so it's just like dark and simple, more hip hop than anything really. But like I imagine like the Onyx, like some Wu-Tang stuff, you know. Yeah. Something like cryptic or like, you know, faux deep lyrics, like, you know. So yeah, there's that. And then what else do we got? That one. is good? Nightfall. I haven't played Nightfall in a long time. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, it's missing. It's missing some samples, so I wonder if those got corrupted. Sample aside. Yeah, so there it is. So it's back, sort of. I'm just gonna save it. There we go. Saved. Yeah, I made this like in college. This was a long time ago. Do, 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 do. Whoa, that was super loud. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, that tells you how long it's been since I made that. Total noob move. Nighthawks, Mystic, Moon. French hop. What is French hop? Let's see what French hop is. I'm assuming a French sample hip hop beat. You know. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's super simple. I think I used a lot of these beats at like freestyle ciphers when I used to go into the city in the subway. There was like an organized event where there would be like a group of rappers and they'd have different producers, and so I did a bunch of them and they were awesome, and these are some of the beats from the subway cipher. Maybe I should release them short little beat snippets and just call it the subway cipher beats, you know, because a lot of Boston area MCs rapped over these back in the day. Bukowski.
a piece of paper torn to bits. Love is a piece of paper torn to bits. Love is a piece of paper torn to bits.
Yeah, so there's that old Bukowski quote that I would throw in. Let's see, there's a lot of beats. Wow. I already showed that one. Let's see, what's in the Salem folder? Intro. Forget what all the samples are on this.
Checking your Jimmy, but
Oh
you
yeah.
checking your Jimmy, but you still can't come on.
Ed OG and the Bulldogs. Hello, welcome back. You missed this one that I was playing earlier. And then there's I was playing some old beats on the MPC, just pulling up some old files. And hello, Doc MX. Thanks for coming through. You know, I'm glad to see you, and just bringing up some old MPC beats. I was playing some stuff. Let's see. Throw another one on. Something that I only did live. I wouldn't release it because it's a well-known song, but I just thought it would be nice to like cover live or remix live. Cover by remixing in a way, you know, considering what we do. So that's always a nice little newer song to play live, because I like to play the guitar on it and like do a little bluesy stuff on it because it's a great song. And let's see. I have a folder called Subway. Kits. Sets. Yeah, Wax Taylor's Que Sera. My memory card might be getting full here. We'll see. We'll see how much more I can dump onto it. Yeah, and this gets stuck a little bit, but I do have the sample loaded, so I'll show you what the chorus sounds like. I'll just play the less dynamic. So you can kind of see how, I can play that, different loops and. Yeah. That's that's a little ridiculous. But it's fun. All right. So I'm gonna put that away. And yeah, let me put the background music back on. There we go. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna wind down here and finish up doing what I had to do. And you know, gonna get back to finishing up the album and let me skip this song real fast because it's the last song on the album now, so it kind of fits. It's always well timed. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here in a minute, and just wanted to thank everybody who came through, and appreciate everybody who, you know, said something and came through, said something kind. Really appreciate that. And I just started streaming again. I'll stream more and play some live music more, like a more fleshed out with the guitar and the keyboard and everything, and with the high quality sound from the interface coming right into the stream. I'll get that hooked up, and you know, I'll probably stream again next weekend. And yeah, like I said earlier, finished up the album, submitting it today. Hopefully, once I get off of here, I'm gonna get to work on that. And yeah, I'll probably schedule it next time. So if you just, you know, follow or whatever, if you are, yeah, I'm assuming you guys are already followed or subscribed or whatever, you'll probably see, you know, a scheduled stream, you know, hopefully a few days out in advance. So make sure you know, click that button so it notifies you, so you can come through and say what's up. And you know, once I start promoting it, I'll probably have a little more like more of like a idea of what each stream will entail, because I don't always just want to do the same thing and just do random stuff. Sometimes I want people to know kind of what to expect. Like today with opening up the vinyl records, you know, I did that. I showed you guys on camera the records I opened. We talked about it a little bit. I played a little bit of it. So that was all fun. And thank you, Lars. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the sub, and glad that that was like a new discovery. That's really cool that you just randomly, you know, found it. And yeah, I'll be here, and I'll be looking forward to, you know, talking to you again and talking more about music and everything else. And yeah, thank you. I guess we'll end with that. I'll let the song play out, and then I'm gonna start shutting my stuff down while still on stream. Like shutting all these nasty pop-ups. Yeah. And maybe after I finish up all the stuff with my album, I'll have some friends come on the stream, you know, even if it's just remote. I don't think I necessarily have them come over here physically. A lot of them couldn't make that happen because they're far away, but has some other artists and other producers and, you know, people that I respect come on and kind of have a discussion with other people too. So it's not just me blabbering for the entirety of the stream. So yeah, so that's that album, Dusted Jazz Volume 2. I think I played the whole thing throughout the whole stream. I didn't play it front to back, like, all at once. Paused it, did some other stuff in between, but... So all the background music from today that I wasn't playing on vinyl, that was Dusted Jazz Volume 2. Dusted Jazz Volume 3 is out on vinyl. I think you can see it right up there. That's out on vinyl, although I think it just sold out So it finally sold out after however many years it's been out. A couple years, 3 years I think it's been out. They made 500 of them. It's officially, as of this month, sold out on Bandcamp. So, and I think it's sold out everywhere else I saw. So I think you can only get on like used or like, you know, third party seller, you know, Discogs type stuff. So if you ever want to get a vinyl record and you like my stuff and you don't already have Dusty Jazz Volume 3, you know, you can try to seek it out. Doesn't seem like it's easy to find now, but that's good because I think, you know, it got in the hands of the people it was expected to, or it was hoped that it would get into. They made 500 and it's out there now, so that makes me proud and makes me happy, and hopefully they can repress it, maybe do a special edition or something, you know, do a colored vinyl this time instead of a just the typical standard black vinyl. Like the other one over there. Again, bust, you can't really see it. It's like the second one down. It's a rainbow splatter. I think I have another copy somewhere. That's the only other. Hold on, I can take these off finally. Maybe I don't think I sold it, but I did sell one of them. I don't know where it is. Well, you're just going to have to take my word for it. I have it somewhere. I have 2 copies of it. One's on the wall. The other I sometimes bring to shows to sell, but I don't know where I must have put it. Somewhere. Maybe it's still in my guitar case or something, but you know, that's a pretty rare record. You know, I think I am selling it on Discogs, the second copy, but I'm not selling it for cheap because I don't want to part with it, but if I have to, I figured, like, fuck it, you know, make a little money maybe. But that one sold out a long time ago. I think they only made a couple hundred, maybe of those, or maybe 100. Might be that rare. But it's a compilation featuring one of my songs and other artists on the label, so that's another good one to get. And then Cosmic Safari is out on vinyl. That you can still get. That's in stock, but that is a collab album, a sci-fi original composition album, not like my typical Jenova 7 solo stuff. So it's not the same. It's similar, but like it's also different. So you can't just go into it expecting a Dusty Jazz album. It's kind of, you got to be in the right vibe for that. So that's out there on vinyl too. But thankfully, the new one, Lost Sci-Fi Movie Themes, is essentially done. I'm working on it after the stream right now, and yeah, we'll get that on vinyl soon. But I'm gonna wrap it up right now. Thanks everybody for coming. Sorry for the long diatribe. Appreciate you all. Have a great Sunday, and yeah, peace and love. Take it easy.